with the Alfa Romeo team, and it came down to the last race. Whoever won that race won the championship, and Alfa won the race on the track, but was later disqualified for an oversized fuel tank, which was done as sort of an error by the fabricator. So,
right.
But that race at Laguna Seca in 1971 was terrific between Horst and John. They traded the lead. Spin out number 64.
64 going round.
At turn 6.
Yep. We've had a few spins today, which isn't always the case. That's the 68 white Datsun 510.
Okay, so 58, that's the Alfa that I raced.
Okay.
For basically owned it for 70 years. Or no, 50 years.
Wow.
So I just recently sold it.
Why did you sell it?
Oh, I kind of moved on. The class had changed, and I had another IMSA car that I thought I would race. So
there you go.
That's what I'm driving here.
So we're now watching the number 18. We've had that spinner. Don't know if he's got started again.
But Murray now back in the lead.
Let's see if he can get it going again as we take a look at the Datsun racing.
And Jenson has moved up to 4th.
Yep, Jenson Button making his way through. He's already had one win in his own car. And we're looking at number 18, the Datsun Racing 510 from 1972.
But this group this weekend has been highly promoted and organized by Dave Stone, who's out there racing. Dave has just been working his tail off to put this group together. He can be pretty proud of what.
Yeah, it's a year-round endeavor, isn't it?
Track.
Really, you know, people say, "Oh, yeah, you show up for the weekend," but of course, it's nothing but that. It's a full year round. There's that 65 VW Bug. Cracking little car. I don't think, as the people's car, it was ever designed to go racing, but hey, it's got a storied history. And Herbie made it even more famous in the movies.
Right.
Famous 53.
In fact, I remember back in the day, there was a Volkswagen Beetle that the guy had put a Corvair engine in. It didn't do a whole lot, but it was an interesting engineering exercise.
Yeah, it also, just in the research, it's interesting to see how much here on the West Coast movies helped promote both racing and marques, particular cars, because there's a lot of cars that were used, not just here at Sonoma, but you know, used in movies and then made more famous, and that's how the rest of the world saw them.
They're all getting right.
Whoa, look at this. Well, they're not holding back, those three.
No.
They're having their own battle, and it's a good one. So, still John Murray leading the way in the 88. Ara Malkassane, is that the right way? Is that pronunciation? Malkassane? In the 66, he's just moved up to 2nd place. Hurwitz in 3rd place, and then Button, as you say, still there in 4th place in his Alfa. Well, Kari Alsenor did a great job of winding his way up the field. He's got up to 6th place. He's behind Tim Breck now in that Porsche.
But if you look at the difference between 1st and 4th, it's 1.5 seconds.
Yeah.
So that's a race kind of anyone could win here.
Yeah, it certainly is. Yeah,
any of the top 4.
Well, that's the 66 of Stephen Smith coming through.
Yeah, this is hard when you're lapping a car and someone biting at your tail.
Yeah, I know. He's at the back, and they're trying to get through.
Bill just hung. John just hung on there.
Of course, he had a spin earlier on, did the 66, so he's trying to make his way up. And for now, he's holding off the leaders. It's still a BMW in the old gold, leading the way in the 88. But it's 1, 2, 3. It really is
It
pretty
is,
darn
yeah.
close. Coming into 11 again. Chance maybe to outbrake here. But the 66 holding position. I think they're all waiting for a little bit of a straight to see if they can sort this all out. Maybe up the hill. But he's been pretty competitive, actually.
No.
Malkeson. I thought he was the lap car. No, he is leading.
He is leading,
My
yeah.
apologies.
Yeah. It was a little confusing there.
Yeah.
Because the
scoreboard hadn't got up. So he is leading. So we have a four-way battle, literally.
Yeah.
Jenson's now just joined this battle. Jenson Button.
That's it all within a second.
Yeah. And now you can see it clearly from the
And
road.
you have a BMW, a couple Datsuns, and an Alfa. And that was always the mix.
Yeah.
You know.
And now we've got a really good charge to the front. 4 cars involved. Malkeson in the 66 does lead. And that's 72. Datsun. Taken many a victory in historic racing, both here and
looks
in
like
Monterey.
Jenson is doing well on the brakes. He kind of reels them in, braking for.
Battle for second.
Yeah.
Ooh, still on.
Still on. It could be anyone's race.
And here comes Jenson. Oh, and he's pushing it. Rolling that Alfa. Putting it through its paces. Well, I hope he becomes a fixture here in American racing, because it's great to have a current world championship chasing, because he is racing in WEC, remember, as well as the last time
as
a 2009 world champion. Round the outside at 11. Go on,
on
Jenson.
the outside. Oh boy, you lose. If you don't make that, you lose a little bit. You know.
So now a definite four-way battle, and there's the checkered flag. It really was that close. He just holds them on. Malkeson with the win in the 5:10. But boy, was that nip and tuck. Jenson made a run at the end there. Just got a little sideways on the outside at 11.